Hello everybody, this is Bloba coming at you with another Kindred Fates patch note video. This time we're going to be looking at patch note 1.13. Wonderful patch, probably my favorite patch so far. I've played it for roughly an hour, and I've loved basically every second of it. There's been a couple new bugs that have been introduced, but they've been well categorized already, and there will be work starting on them very soon. So I imagine we might see a hot fix sometime in the very near future. But let's just look at what the patch brings. It's been a while and we got a ton of changes, so let's get into it. Too long didn't read, as we have 4 new abilities. Pilfer, Fling, Dig, and Collector. All of them are amazing. Overhauled how to launch attacks, so it's more reliable. Hurt boxes accurately match character models. Each team is limited to a maximum of 1 of each item, and quality of life changes and bug fixes. Getting into the gameplay changes, we've completely overhauled our method for launching attacks. In the past, all we had to do all sorts of coding gymnastics to get the attack to accurately fire if the animation event responsible for launching it wasn't properly received. Even then, sometimes it still wouldn't launch. The character would be stuck, not able to find any more attacks. Now we use 2 separate animator states and detect when a post-launch state has started. The attacks should overall fire more reliably now. Hurt boxes are now shaped and accurately match the models of each character. No more single capsule hurt boxes. Single capsule hurt box characters. You can see the difference here. Ranged basic attacks now step through a series of animations instead of always playing the same one. Number of online players is now displayed when queuing for a match. We track when a player is disconnected during a game, which should help our leaderboard be more accurate in the future. You can now turn the audio sliders to 0 instead of 1. This allows you to actually mute sounds. The character's round timer color changes to red when it's only 60 seconds left in the round. Add a custom in-game message for timeout victories and timeout losses. New abilities are Pilfer. Oh man, Pilfer is so much fun. Probably the most fun of all the abilities. The user dashes forward, dealing damage quickly and stealing the held item of any target they make contact with. If the target has no held item, the user receives a useless coin instead. The coin item is unselectable in team customization and has no secondary effects. Usable by Slifer. Fling. The user throws their held item with all their might in the target direction. This ability's type, damage, and secondary effects change depending on the item thrown. Currently, the only difference between thrown items is Black Mass deals slightly more damage than items. We'll be updating this ability with more item effects in the future. This ability is disabled while not on cooldown if the user has no items to throw, and it is usable by Slifer. Dig is also another incredibly fun one. The user tunnels underground, becoming untargetable for up to 5 seconds. When they emerge, they deal damage to any character they collide with and stun them for 2 seconds. The attack can be reactivated while the user is underground, allowing them to re-emerge early. The ability also allows you to tunnel under obstacles, usable by Shovelet, obviously. And then Collector, which is the first passive ability to be implemented. Passive is used by Slifer, allowing them to hold up 3 items instead of just 1 like most other kinfolk. Passive is very useful when used in conjunction with new abilities, Pilfer and Fling. Balance changes. Each team is now limited to 1 of each item, RIP full peach teams. Status effects. Poison and Burn no longer cancel channeling abilities such as Rest, Sharpen, Fortify, etc., which, after playing for a little bit, that's kind of a bad thing. It's kind of a nerf to those abilities, I should say, because that you will die if you get caught in it, like almost guaranteed. Dodging and dash now travel at a fixed distance with the exception of bounce. The user's momentum is now cancelled at the beginning and ending of dodge and dash, only at the beginning for bounce. Caustic Cloud's damage has been reduced. Scorch's damage has been reduced. Spore Dance, they've changed it so that you can use other abilities much sooner after using Spore Dance. which is a very nice buff to Spore Dance because it really needed it. Thrash, you can no longer use swap while using it. You can no longer use other abilities while using it. You can no longer move while using it. And then Rock Slide, just the collider sizes of rocks to move more accurately to match the VFX. As you can see, a huge number of bug fixes here. Fixed a bug that occurred when more than one ability is active at once, using Poison Cloud, followed by Wither with multiple charges would sometimes launch second Poison Cloud instead of Charge of Wither. This would also happen when using Explosion, followed by Scorch. Teleport now ignores collisions with walls, trees, and other objects. Fixed a bug that would occasionally cause too much damage to be applied at the end of the attack. That is capable of dealing damage multiple times, such as Angelic Ray or Scorch. Moved a memory leak on the main menu. Made it possible for attacks to damage multiple targets. That is interesting. Made it possible for attacks to damage multiple targets. I missed this on my first read through. That would only really be useful in the case of like a 2v2 scenario. Just an interesting little side note there. Your character dies while caught in quicksand and a new character is spawned in. The new character won't be slowed down until its initial immunity is completed. Nice little quality of life buff there. The VFX that is displayed when a new character is spawned now moves with the new character. Fixed an issue with Scorch and Cost of Cloud that caused frame rate drops. Always good. Fixed several issues with Dash, colliders, such as Rush, Bounce, and now Pilfer. There were a few situations previously could fall out of the world while using these abilities. Fixed an issue with Lob's attack reticle disappearing, and fixed a small bug with Quicksand displaying over Jamal's Halo. I've already liked it. That's my one custom to do with such videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. I just overall, my overall opinions is I pointed out the things I didn't like, which was virtually nothing. Like, this is so good. There's so much fun stuff here. Almost everything is a beautiful quality of life change, and things that aren't quality of life, like the balances, are pretty well balanced, I guess you could say. And the new moves are incredible fun. Makes me so excited and so hyped for the future of the game. But until the next time, this has been Bloba signing off. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And goodbye. And until next time, see you all next time. God bless.